Shalom family. Let's talk Israel quickly. Spain's second Deputy Prime Minister Yolanda Díaz recently embraced the anti-Israel slogan, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free." Israeli Foreign Minister Katz condemned Díaz by equating her with Hamas terrorist leaders who call for Israel's destruction. Khamenei Sinwar and Vice Premier of Spain Yolanda Díaz call for the disappearance of the State of Israel and the establishment of a Palestinian Islamic terrorist state from the river to the sea, Katz wrote. President Sanchez, by not firing Díaz and announcing the recognition of the Palestinian state, is complicit in inciting the murder of the Jewish people and war crimes, the diplomat added. 100%. They're playing with slogans they don't understand. They're making statements they haven't even thought about it. Reach for a book to look at a map. Maybe they can't read maps anymore because it's not in the new leadership training programs. World Economic Forum hasn't put that in their classes yet. Who knows? Germany's bravest protester supports Israel on her own, surrounded by pro-Palestinian demonstrators. Local politician Caroline Preisler is unafraid to defend Israel in the face of threats. Despite not being Israeli or Jewish, over the past several months, Caroline has endangered herself time and again by demonstrating support for Israel at numerous pro-Palestinians, rallies held in Germany since October 7. The local German politician from the liberal FDP party usually goes it alone, finding her place in the crowd and lifting signs with messages like "Rape is not resistance" or "Believe Israeli woman." Here's one person who realizes that it takes one to make a difference. One voice. She's one person that's standing up for Israel in the midst of everybody else calling for Israel's destruction. And she stands in the midst of them unafraid. And what is the result? Her voice reaches all over the world, all the way to South Africa, where I'm sitting talking about it, because one woman, Caroline Preisler, decided in Germany, I will stand for Israel publicly. I'm not afraid. We need more people like Caroline Preisler. The United Nations to put Israel on blacklist of countries harming children in conflict zones. They decided to do this, obviously Antonio Guterres, despite Israel's weeks-long efforts to dissuade Guterres from taking this step. Israel is expected to be included on the list published on the report to the UN Security Council. I'm not surprised. I'm not stressed about it. I've said time and time again, the United Nitwits is born and bred to be against Israel and for Israel's destruction. That is its sole number one purpose: destroy and stand against Israel. IDF reveals details of strike on UNRWA school containing Hamas compound. After Hamas claimed Israel carried out a massacre on an UNRWA school, the IDF on Thursday revealed more details, targeting dozens of Hamas and Islamic Jihad terrorists that were hiding inside the school overnight. IDF spokesperson Brigadier General Daniel Agari emphasized the strike was based on concrete intelligence from multiple sources. He confirmed that the intel revealed the terrorists were planning more attacks on Israel. Agari noted that intelligence indicated the terrorists were operating from inside 3 classrooms in the UNRWA school. He said the IDF delayed the strike twice after identifying civilians in the area. Agari said the strike was only conducted once intelligence and surveillance indicated there were no women or children in the Hamas compound or inside those classrooms. The world, however, will tell you otherwise. They'll probably say another 80 kids killed, 500 women murdered, who knows. Soldiers find a Rafah tunnel shaft under a child's bedroom with a butcher's knife right next to the entrance. Great way to raise kids. IDF spokesman said the strike on the UN school stopped a ticking time bomb. Daniel Agari reveals which terrorists were killed after taking over the UNRWA school in Nusayrat. Diminished Hamas switches to full insurgent mode. Hamas fighting force has been reduced by half, according to US officials. The group is relying on ambushes and improvised bombs, and such tactics could sustain a lengthy insurgency. There's no quick fix, says the US military. Then they went in and did a daring, brilliant rescue operation and got some hostages out. And Kamala Harris mourns the death of Palestinians in the raid that rescued 4 Israeli hostages. Never mind that the IDF proved that the civilians in the raid were actually all Hamas terrorists looking after and keeping those hostages as bargaining chips. Vice President Harris mourned the Palestinians killed in the successful Israeli hostage rescue operation this weekend during an address she delivered. The Israeli operation retrieved 4 hostages who were taken into Gaza on October 7, Harris said. Celebrated their retrieval, but spent more time lamenting the deaths of Palestinians killed in the operation, many of whom Israel described as terrorists. Before I begin, I just say a few words about the mourning which I know weighs heavily on all our hearts. Israeli forces say Hamas intentionally kept the hostages in a civilian environment. They also said even the Palestinians holding the hostages were also civilians. So everybody's celebrating that they got their people out, some of their people out successfully. Kamala Harris mourning the terrorists' death. And that in itself should tell you a lot right there. It's an evil time with evil leaders, busy colluding and chatting together in darkness. But the Most High God sits in the heavens and laughs at their schemes and their plans, because it will all come to naught very, very soon. Pray for Israel. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Shalom.